So Craig, it's been around 10 weeks since your announcement, and obviously it's been a long time with lockdown and everything, but how does it feel to finally get down to Sandy Lane and be able to get in front of the media and, fully announce yourself as Worksop Town boss?
Yeah, it feels good. It's proud to be here, glad to be here, and it's nice now that we can actually get here and start work as we need to work.
And you sit in the new dugouts looking out on the pitch. Just how good does it look? And you've been a couple of times to see the progress. Just how much does it excite you, ready to get ready for the start of pre-season, pretty much?
I think it excites everyone. I think you just look out here now and look at the facility. What's happened and what's been produced. Really, it's exciting for everyone, and it's like I said, we sat here now looking at this. We just can't wait to get started and get to work and best use of the great facilities.
And Craig Rouse, your assistant to Craig this season, how much are you looking forward to actually representing Worksop Town and making a real fortress of this place?
Yeah, I think we've said already in terms of interviews that we've done previous, it was an honour to be approached by Worksop to come here, and part of the pull were the facilities that were obviously getting built here, and to come and work with Pete and obviously build a team in front of the fans. So yeah, it's an honour to be here, and we're excited to get started.
And how important is it, because Pontefract last year had a really good record at home, so how important is it to make sure that Sandy Lane becomes unbeatable for Worksop Town?
Yeah, I mean, obviously for any side that's successful, your own form's important. So for us, making sure this place is a fortress and a tough place for teams to come is exactly what we want to do. Obviously the facilities might make it an appeal to teams coming here. We have to make sure it's not a nice place to come and that we win football matches here. If we do that, then we give ourselves a good chance of being at top end of the league.
And a couple of days ago it was announced that the players that have signed, first of all, 9 players from Pontefract that are following you. How pleased are you that these lads have stayed loyal and are looking forward to the challenge this season?
Yeah, we've brought players that we've worked with over the last 2 years that has been successful, but it's not just the players that we've brought from our previous club. It's a squad that we've put together, and everyone will get an equal chance to be in the starting 11 and in the match day squad. So we're excited not just about the lads that we've brought, we're excited about the squad that we've put together, and still probably 1 or 2 that we want to add. And yeah, we're excited to get down to work where we'll see their abilities and start gelling it together on how we want to play and how we want to drive the side forward.
You also mentioned the squad as a whole, 7 players being retained from last season, 2 added in Oscar Radford and Gavin Allett. How pleased are you that they've, the players that have stayed, have wanted to stay and prove a point to make sure that they want to be part of the future of this club?
Yeah, that's I think they nailed the head. I think that from taking over and speaking with the previous squad to start with, the guys that we've retained is one that we've seen previously and we've wanted to actually sign out of previous clubs, and 2, the youngsters have shown an ambition to come and prove to us that they want to be here, they want to carry on playing for Worksop Town, and they've got the drive to work with us and play with the full squad. So I'm happy that they've shown that ambition and that drive, so I'm looking forward to working with them as well.
And it's quite a real balance of youth and experienced players like Jake Picton and Jimmy Williams being leaders in this squad. How do you think their impact on the young lads will be in completing a first 11 that's going to challenge in this league?
Yeah, I think throughout his 4 years at Pontefract we had a good nucleus of young players all the way through there. So for us, you need leaders in there who can guide them along the way and can put an arm around them every now and again. So for us, people like Jake, people like Gav Allett and Ozzy and obviously Jimmy will be important to make sure they can get an arm around lads and lead them as they do. Obviously every player's got a massive part to play from now until the end of the season, so for us, like I said, we can't wait to get started, and we hope all the players can gel as we have in previous times.
It's been no secret as well to your attacking philosophy. How will these players play under you, and what can we expect from them players in your system?
We're a massive believer in just outscoring the opposition, so I think anyone that's played with us, we kind of think the best form of defence is to attack, be on the front foot, play high tempo, keep the ball in play as quick as possible, and move the ball as quick as possible. So we ain't going to change those beliefs, those philosophies. We're going to stick to that, and it's about about us now working with the side to get them to understand how we play, the new lads especially, and getting out on the pitch and drilling them into that way of playing. And we hope to bring success and joy to Worksop, the fans, and everyone here at the club.
And the rest of the management team are with us today. How important is Craig beside you, but as well as Luke and Mark, who are gonna and John, who are gonna really drive the team in terms of fitness, as well as your attacking input. How well do you work as a whole?
I think the staff for me, from Craig, Luke, and Mark, do 80-90% of the hard work and hard graft. And it's down to these guys how we. The success we previously had and the success we hope we can bring to this club. They're a great staff, they're a great part of everything that we do, and they work greatly with myself, Craig, and everyone together. We all know his roles, we're all very clear on his roles, and it's also very important that they communicate well with me. Sometimes the things I don't want to hear, which is important, to tell me the truth and honesty, and as a staff, that's all I can ask, and they work very hard to put success on the pitch.
I mean, you spoke previously about the impact of fans. If we've seen it in the Premier League and the Championship this last few weeks with the impact of no fans, it really is hard to motivate you. But once the football starts, and the good news that we got from the government last week saying that fans would be here, how much are you looking forward to being sat in this dugout or stood right here next to the pitch with 300 to 600 Worksop fans around you? What have you got a message for them?
Yeah, I think 300-600. Let's get more. Let's get as many people down here to support us, and let's try and bring a new era to the club, and make it a success together. We all need to be in it together. From ourselves, from the chairman, from the fans, everyone needs to be in this together, and we all need to be all as one. So it's an exciting pull for us to come here, because we've managed here previously and we've seen how the atmosphere is, we've seen how the fans are, and it was a massive pull for us to come here because of the fan base and the potential fan base that can be driven here at Worksop. So for me, I'm excited to manage in front of these guys, and hope everyone pulls together and comes down, and let's get a good support week in, week out, and let's make this all as one. Let's all go out there all as one and try and make it a success.
And as a parting message, Craig, how much are you looking forward to as well, being in front of supporters and really showing them the potential of this side, and making his way up the league?
Yeah, as I said, obviously we're part of the pull of coming to this club is the great support that they receive. So for us, it's an exciting time. As Paz has just said there, we need to make sure we build a side that they can get excited about, and we build a side that gets the fans in the ground. And if we do that, hopefully we can build some momentum and get everybody pulling in the same direction. I think if you get a club of this size pulling in the right direction and all the fans are on board and everything, I think we've seen in the past how things can snowball. So for us, it's about building a side that excites them. It's about making sure we build momentum and picking up results early, and if we do that, then there's no reason that things can't be a success, and we look forward to getting started.